Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Lately, we have lost our brother and our sisters as a victim of suicide bombing incident that happened in Santa Maria Church in Surabaya. The tragedy was also killing 100 Christian lives. As a Muslim, I was hoping that it could be my last nightmare to see Muslim suicide bombing incident that is frightening my life, even whole lives of Indonesian. But ironically, that tragedy has already threatened the tolerance and unity in diversity values of Indonesia. This is what making my trial in my mode to afford whomsoever Indonesian inhabitant to create tolerance through my speech entitled Religious Moderation, a Social Millennial Dedication over the Tolerance. Regarding to the subject list analogy, there are three hand across Islam history and today's reality which are approximately nominated. 1% radical on the right hand and 1% liberal on the left hand. But gentlemen, 98% admit as moderate in our together hand. But what is ironic is when both radical and liberal are more dominant and persuasive to drive people to keep in touch with their teaching. Meanwhile, moderate is massively silent. As the right can look, people tell to Islam radical is more radical than Taliban radical in Afghanistan. Meanwhile, Indonesians liberalists are more secular than Turkish secularists. The moderate group always shows its personal identity, which is identical with silence majority. Meanwhile, radical and liberal are intensively fighting for anything to get everything. So with a spirit of solidarity, they are really progressive to serve and recruit the moderate people. For Indonesia, the religious concept of liberalism and radicalism makes most of moderate completely deflated. Radicalism is the concept that serves to understand the argument and the teaching of religion religiously, till make a people have a strong behavior and view really cruel against another reason. On the other hand, liberalism is the concept that strives to understand the argument and the teaching of religion openly, till it make a people have liberal thought of religion. But what is causing problems is when each of these streams has their own fanatical parties who claim that their religion is the truest. They formulate the concept of rational thought to strengthen that their argument is absolute, while affirming that there is nothing an absolute argument on the other hand, because there are still gaps anyway. This is what potentially causes liberal and radical movement goes wrong inside of society. Basically, quoting speech from Professor Muhammad Aldi Sila, trustfully say that religious moderation is present to middle path of two extreme groups, that is radicalism and conservatism in understanding religion doctrine to bring a harmony in everyone's life as fellow innocent children. I guess religion is accordingly based on what and how stripes afford properly. Gentlemen, religion expression in the public sphere now become the most sensitive problems. In the reality of today, the exegesis of religion's values are full of various perspectives with different religion till it emerged some confliction and terrorism on behalf of religion. Actually, the existence of various culture and various religion must be positively purposed as a God gift with the exact history that can be social moderation in building this nation. So the existence of religious moderation must be an effort of religiousness that's own, respectful feeling toward different doctrine, spreading out reconciliation and affection, even avoiding from a narcissism doctrine that is not anyway related with holism of Islam, even all religion. Briefly stated, religious moderation must be continuously developed in Indonesia to gain peace. So we must not be only a Zimbabwean nation who always follow the development of doctrine without knowing the sign of it. As millennial generation, we need to learn to fix the problem of tolerance once more, even in the long run. Because the show of us is really ways to come amid the problems, so close to the adjustment. We, on behalf of young students, once more millennial, who have sense of moderate and civil society, we need to take a part to the current situation by giving understanding to people who really deep down in understanding religion doctrine so we could reconcile the world expectedly. Because by tolerance and peaceful condition, Indonesia will prominently alive. And the last of all of my speech. There is no tomorrowland like in the movie, but there is only much better environment is our together house. We are to create and preserve it. Thank you.